Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being on and taking the time to hear what I have to say about what coaching is and, really answer some of the questions that you guys have. Um, if you notice on the side, there should be a place for you to ask questions. It's the Q&A box to the side. And I'll be able to see things that happen. I think you should be able to. Okay, anyways, so I'm going to talk a little bit about my story and, how I really got into Beachbody. So about 2013 of April, I started Brazil Butt Lift in my first challenge group. I had a kid at the age of 21, and I just, I struggled with postpartum depression. I'd struggled with depression in my past in high school, and basically, I just needed something to help me. I was in school, I was a nanny, I didn't have the time to go to the gym. I didn't know what to eat. I didn't even know what clean eating was. So I just got Brazil Butt Lift, and I just really was so skeptical of Shakeology at first. I just was a part of the challenge group, and that really helped me stay accountable because I didn't have that accountability. And so basically, I found this sense of community within my challenge group. I was able to, have this community when my husband left for school. I didn't have many friends locally anymore. I mean, I did. I had a few through Beachbody, and I'm really thankful for that. But, having a kid at a young age was a hard time because I just didn't have, I didn't have people that I could really relate with. So, I was really busy, and I get the comment or question, I don't have enough time. How much time does it take to be a Beachbody coach? So really, it's up to you. You have, the power and everything to do whatever, you want to do with it. I just basically, when I was in school, I just really tried to work my business whenever I could. I was, and Eric was gone, so it was a little easier for me to work because I would work, at night. But that's because those were my goals. That's what I wanted. I wanted this sense of I can work whenever I want. I loved what I did. I loved nannying, and I loved, going to school for early childhood education. I love working with kids. And still to this day, I want to be able to incorporate fitness with kids somehow. But having a schedule and having a time of, hey, I'm going to do a power hour. And we talk a lot about power hours, where you can just build your business with 1 hour a day, if that's all the time that you have. It's possible. For me, I wanted to go full time. I wanted this to be full time. And I didn't at first. I really just got signed up to get the discount. I just wanted the discount because I didn't get Shakeology at first. I didn't know what it was about. And I was planning on returning it, actually, like after I got my T25 challenge pack when I joined as a coach. So basically, what we do as coaches is we are here to support others. We're here to motivate and inspire by sharing our stories, our struggles, being real with people, being open. And of course it's scary. And, sometimes you're like, I don't know if I should really talk about this, but I can honestly say the times that have been most scary, I'm so thankful for sharing what I've shared, because for those of you on the call, you know, I probably would have never met you, right? And you would have never met whoever invited you to this call. You know, and I just want you to know that you don't need to be fit to be a coach. I was nowhere near my goals. I was nowhere near any of that when I first started. I don't think, you know, my friend Alexa, my really good friend Alexa, who's also a coach, she was, you know, she's lost 75 pounds in the last year, and she started when she was, you know, at her heaviest. And, you know, coaching has just continued to keep her accountable and to really, you know, like help her stay accountable on this journey. It's busy. So basically, sorry, I'm gonna, because it's not working. Yeah, so I just want you to know that you don't need to be at your goal weight or anything like that. You know, you can, yeah. So another question that comes up a lot is this a pyramid scheme or a scam? And I can really personally say, no, it's not. Pyramid schemes are completely illegal. Basically what that is they make more money off of signing people up versus actual commission off of a product. And there's really no like product that's being sold. It's just kind of like a fake thing. And that is a pyramid scheme. Now, there's an amazing video on this that actually the top Beachbody coach has done. She was 2013, and she talks a lot about the different ways and why, you know, Beachbody chose to choose the network marketing style. And that's actually on her YouTube channel, Lindsay Matway. And it's a really great video to go watch. You know, I was so skeptical at first, so I totally understand, you know, why you would be or why someone would be, because, you know, there are things out there that seem like, you know, maybe it's not right. And so basically, I also, you know, it's illegal. It's not, what we do is not illegal. We're here to help and inspire and to, you know, run challenge groups and challenge groups. So what do coaches do? We run free challenge groups. We want to help others stay accountable in a way that is fun, and really having those challenge groups helps in so many ways, because you get recipes, you get tips, and we have like all of that. And I've combined so many things. I go on Pinterest, you know, you can find so many awesome things to put in to your challenge groups. And, you know, I also know that, you know, the question of, like, you know, can I go to the gym still? Or, you know, how many people do I have to sign up in a month? You don't have, there's nothing, no requirements every month for anything. You know, the only requirement a month is $15 a month. You don't need Shakeology every month. You know, but if you want to be growing this business and you want to have your goal, maybe your first goal is to just get your Shakeology covered. That's awesome. You know, that's a great first goal. You know, or maybe you want to quit your job and you want to stay at home with your kids. You know, for me, I didn't want to put my son into daycare. I wanted to be able to stay at home with him, and I loved nannying. The people I nannied for were amazing, but I was getting married and I had a kid, and it was just time that I was needing to move on. And, you know, I miss them to this day, but I just had to do it for myself and for my family. And, you know, I think that, you know, if you don't know how to post cool pictures, it's okay. I've just gotten really fun at, it's just fun. You play around with it. You have different apps to design your pictures. You know, I just, I don't want you to feel like you need to be salesy either. Be real, be you. Talk about what you're doing. Talking about how Shakeology makes you feel, your workouts make you feel, how, you know, you've been able to stay at home eventually, you know, like when it gets to that, just talking about, you know, how this has made you into a whole and how it's affected you. For me, personally, it's just made me a happier person. I read personal development every day. We're huge on personal development. You always want to be growing, and you always want to be working towards bettering yourself just as a person. Like, it doesn't matter fitness-wise either, just as a person, as a whole, from your heart. You know, just working. I become a better mom and a wife. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere near perfect. But, you know, I've just really tried for myself to better myself in ways that affect the people around me. You don't have to quit your job. That was just my goal. I wanted to be able to stay at home with my kid. You can do this part-time. You know, there's coaches that are lawyers and they could quit, but they don't. You know, there's, you know, coaches that are dentists, whatever. You don't have to quit your job just because I did. You don't have to think that, like, because you're a coach, that has to be your goal. If it is, awesome. I would love to talk to you about it and talk to you about what we can do. But it doesn't have to be your first goal. And I don't want you to think, you know, oh, you know, maybe like I'm on so many calls all the time. Like, I choose to do these things because I love helping others, and I love helping inspire them to do something for themselves and to be free. And so I choose to do these things. You know, the calls are not required. All of the like, we have team calls. All of the team calls are always recorded. You know, I know people work. I know people have a life, and I get it. So I don't want you to feel like, you know, oh, I don't think I have enough time. Well, it doesn't take that much time. You can work, like I said, in an hour a day on your business if you want. So I just, you know, wanted to take the time to really answer these questions that I feel like a lot of you have been having. And, you know, so yeah, I really don't want you guys to feel like you have to do everything you see everyone else doing. Be you. What stands out from yourself? You know, sharing your story is just so powerful. And I can just say that, you know, I didn't have that much time either, but it was important to me. And I really, really wanted to just live a free life. I wanted, you know, I was blessed to have a great childhood. My parents are awesome, but they taught me to always work hard for what I wanted. And I've always done that. I've worked since I was 15 and a half. I've always, you know, strived to have a job and to have some sort of purpose. You know, and I just want to be able to send Bentley on trips that he wants to go to, because I was fortunate enough to go on, you know, trips with my classes and things like with my church and stuff like that. I just want him to be able to have those same experiences. And I can honestly say, at the age of 21, it's terrifying not thinking, you know, you will be able to do that for your family. And so I think that was like that real drive in myself to change other people's lives. I don't wake up unhappy anymore. I'm so excited to get to my computer and to talk to all of you and to everyone. I mean, you guys make my day so much. Hearing, you know, oh my gosh, I've lost 25 pounds. I've overcome depression. I've been able to quit my job and stay at home. Like, hearing these things, I've helped so many people in just different ways I never thought in my life that I could. And so I just want you guys to know, seriously, anything's possible with this, whether you just want to have a little extra money for groceries and gas, or you want to make this full time. It doesn't have to be what everyone else is doing. You're you, this is your business, and this is what you want. And I hope that I answered some of these questions. Please feel free to ask anything else or anything more if you feel like something wasn't answered. But I just want you guys all to know that, you know, I'm so thankful that you guys took the time to be here tonight. And if you're watching the recording, thank you for watching the recording. I don't want to take too much of your guys' time because I know it's late and it's like East Coast and stuff. But yeah, so thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys on the team. It'd be so awesome. And please let me know if you have any questions. I would love to continue to answer them. I'm an open book. So, and for some reason, the Q&A is not working, and I'm not really sure why. So I'm sorry about that. Usually it works. So yeah, with that, I will talk to you all soon, and have a great night.